Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. You, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Thank you so much, my incredible band. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
That was awesome. Hello and welcome to The Sound. My name is Matthew, and I'm your host. I have today a very special episode. Today is our Season 1 finale and holiday music event. Joining me today, I have Jennifer Valaquette, fellow music teacher and also a saxophone player and flute player. How you doing today, Jennifer?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And we have also Mr. Kyle Walz is performing an appearing act, coming in out of nowhere, just appearing in the nick of time. Kyle is a singer-songwriter, and he's a really cool guy. How you doing today, Kyle?
Oh, not too bad. How are you two doing?
Good. Excited for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When we decided on this theme of things mostly kind of holiday related, and I made the comment, like teaching, I just don't hear a lot of holiday music. Like I said, not that it's forbidden or bad or whatever. I just, it's just not typically what I would play or listen to or seek out. And so I was thinking, what would be like, usually when I think of this time of year, I think of a local radio station growing up and different things they would do. Mm-hmm. But I looked up and those weren't standard traditions. I kept thinking to myself, what's my holiday kind of tradition stuff outside of family stuff? Things that are very specific to me. And I remembered the Harry Connick, Christmas album, for lack of a better description, or holiday album, whatever. But he had a lot of Christmas songs and things. And that was one that I always enjoyed. I really liked his style, the kind of new jazz, smooth jazz kind of version of standards and then some new songs. So I was thinking, well, hey, I need to go. I need to go to Connick, because that's where it's what I'm feeling. So.
There's nothing wrong with that. A little Harry Connick Jr. is a good thing. I always enjoyed. And let's talk about Sleigh Ride. So this song is deceptive, especially a fast version. Like, if and this song you can vary the tempo quite a bit, right? You can be slower end or you can be on the faster end. There's a major key change that happens between the A section and the B section, and it changes all the notes, and you have accidental changes, and especially if you're playing fast. Like I have one jazz version of it that it's like a Jamie Aebersold jazz, I think, book arrangement. And it's like, it smokes. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And it's like, you're just like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then it comes time to solo, right? Yeah. And then the chords just change chord. And you just have to bebop it. Like that's like the only way to get away with it. You know what I mean? You can't like hold a long note because the chord changes so fast that it doesn't fit anymore before you're done with it. Yeah. So you have to, you know what I mean? You have to play stuff like that. That's just like constantly all over the place in order to flow with it. So this song is deceptive. This is probably, off the top of my head, I cannot think of a more difficult Christmas song. And so without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Harry performs Sleigh Ride, Harry Connick Jr. Here we go!
This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I think y'all know it. It's called Sleigh Ride. Y'all ready? One, two, one, two, three.
Let's go. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Let me hear the band play, come on. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. It's gonna be the perfect ending of a perfect day. We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop at the fireplace while we watch the chestnuts pop. You know this part. There's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy when they pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie. It'll nearly be like a picture print by Currier and Ives. These wonderful things are the things we'll remember all through our life. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. You, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Pretty, man. Thank you so much, my incredible band. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
That was awesome. That was yeah. And that, like I said, that was a little bit on the slow end of that song, like, but man, he just made it so nice and chill.
I was just noticing like how together the band was, though, and of course I noticed the saxophones the most because
Oh yeah,
but
that was some great arranging. I loved all those horn fills, man. They sounded awesome.
I know, and I love the Steinway. I love Steinway
Mhm.
pianos as a piano player. I just love Steinway, but I loved how he just kind of joined in and like, oh my God, he's got such an amazing voice. I love Harry Connick. I think I have a few of his Christmas albums. Like,
He
that
like
was fun.
I I mean, I know there's other singers that kind of do this too, but he sort of carried the Frank Sinatra torch on in a
Mhm.
way. In my personal style and taste, I think he's probably my favorite of those people that are carrying that torch. Now, there's a lot of them
Mhm.
that do, and there's a lot of really good ones. He's just a little bit more my taste. Again, just like the
Yeah.
last Liam Michelle, his vibrato is so nice. It's not overbearing. It's not too much. It's perfect. It's just a little bit of curly on just the right notes at just the right time. Never sticks out. It just warms the tone just a little bit. I love
Mhm.
how he was showing off some of his lower range a little bit, and it was still nice and jazzy and mellow, because he was like, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. And so he's going down there pretty low, but, his voice sounded light as a feather compared to mine. he's more of a tenor, and I'm more of a baritone. So my voice is just a little bit weightier in that range. And his was
Yeah.
so nice and just mellow. I really love that. And his band was incredible, and they were all just having so much fun. You could see the bass
Yeah.
player and the drummer; they were just going nuts. Then we had the one trombone player was switching back and forth between keyboards and trombone, I think. And it was just the whole thing was just really really cool. I'm really, really grateful that you picked that because that's exactly the vibe that I
Yeah.
was going for.
That was so
Yeah,
much
that
fun.
that was fun. I liked how the horn section you talked about the arrangement
Mhm.
did a lot of the heavy lifting with the chords for the song.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
as a guitar player, what got my attention right away is what's that dude doing with an acoustic guitar in like a jazz combo setting that makes like
I
no
couldn't even
sense.
hardly hear guitar.
Yeah, and it wasn't until later on because he would just kind of accentuate the chords. And it took a while. It seemed like maybe the first half of the song he didn't do too much. When Connick came in somewhere in the middle, said, "Hey, check out my band," and did some things. Then you could hear that the guitar and the piano was doing kind of the same thing. So just kind of like we were talking about groove earlier, it seemed like the guitar player was just hitting that one. It's like
Mhm.
chord change, and and didn't do a whole lot of fast chordal work, but just made sure that there was a lot of unity going on, for the sake of groove.
Mhm.
Because that
Yeah.
bass player was, dude, that dude was slapping. That
Oh, he was
was
all
that was
over.
that was awesome stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were just hamming it up and performing. All right, any more comments here
Anyhow.
for Kyle's pick here? Harry Connick Jr. Classic Sleigh Ride.
No, I loved it, Kyle. Thank you.
Ah,
That was
cool.
I
fun.
love the sax solo too. It was
Yeah.
short, but did you see what I mean? Like he was kind of like and it's something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just making it up, but you know what I mean? Like it was just this really short little thing, maybe like two or probably four measures at that tempo, you know. But it was just you blink and you miss it, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So I mean, you can't just play like three notes. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
when
Right.
you're playing in that cut time like that, you know what I mean? Like you got to be up on that, and it's tough. So that's like I said, that's not an easy
Mhm.
song, especially like I could just imagine how hard it would be to not rush. Like any amateur group, if you guys have ever played in a band that was good but not professional, songs like that, you count off one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then by the end you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh shit, what happened?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been an incredible season. I'm really looking forward to all kinds of great content, videos daily continuing through the holidays. We're going to have some holiday music, some collaborations. You everybody stay tuned to Matthew's Music Lesson Studio, Jennifer's music page, and Kyle Walz, and we'll see you all next time on
See
the
ya.
Sound Live.